Kia ora everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel and a knitting podcast. It's been a while, I know, I'm sorry. I have been hibernating over the winter here because it's cold, it's dark, and all I want to do is sit in bed and knit, and that is all I did, to be completely fair with you. But now it is spring, the sky is blue, it is really windy. But alas, I am back. I don't even know how long it's been, but oh well. Hello. Welcome. Why am I already introducing myself again? Never mind. This is another knitting podcast where I talk about all the things that I've finished over my hibernation and all the things that I am working on at the moment. So first things first, we can show the item that I'm wearing, and it is also something that I have finished. And it is my sweater number 20 by My Favorite Things Knitwear. And dude, I love this one. I knit this using Ashford Triple Knit, which is a New Zealand brand, and it's like a 12-ply worsted weight wool. It is such a lovely wool. I really enjoyed knitting with it, and I kind of want to knit with more of this stuff because I really do like knitting with more New Zealand brands, which is what I'm doing at the moment. So pucky me. But yeah, I thought this one was such a fun cable project. It is knit on like 5mm needles, so it went by very quickly, which I am thankful for because there's a lot of cables, and you know, if it was any more stitches I probably would have gone crazy. But I love the oversized fit of it. I love the chunky v-neck. It is really something that I don't have, and I love just like the baggy sleeves, all that kind of thing. I think it is just the perfect addition to my wardrobe. And yeah, this was a very affordable piece. Not only like the balls of wool that I bought, they're like $11 a ball, but on top of that I got them I think like 40% off from work because my work was very kind and gave us a garment's amount of wool 40% off, so I picked this one, which yeah, I don't know how much else I have to say other than I love it. I must say one of the things that makes me feel really good about the pieces that I've knitted is if someone comes up to me and asks me if it's store-bought, like where I bought it from, and my mother did that. Which, like, she is also a knitter. She taught me how to knit. She knows I knit so much, and she was like, oh, where did you get that from? I was like, Patricia, I knit this myself. So that made me feel really happy about this one because it is just a gorgeous girl, and I'm a gorgeous girl and a gorgeous girl. If that isn't the kind of mental attitude to bring into spring, I don't know what else I can do. But alas, this was my first finished piece of however many months have existed. The second finished piece is, I feel like, such a classic, like a basic that I needed in my wardrobe for so long, and it is the Monday sweater by Petite Knit. I knit this one using Sanasgarn Sunday and Sanasgarn Tinsilk Mohair in the grey shades, and they were kindly gifted to me by Clementine Knit Shop. She's on Instagram and online. If you're a Kiwi and you want to find like a bunch of Sanasgarn, she has a big selection, so thank you very much. But yeah, this was just the beautiful, I love this. It's so soft. I feel like it's the perfect oversized fit, and it just looks good in like jeans, it looks good in a skirt, it looks good in everything. I knit this guy up so quickly. I knit him up in like a month just because I wanted to wear it so flipping bad. And yeah, I think this is my favorite pattern of petite knits. I know it's so basic, but I just think all of the features of it just make it look so good. The one thing I do need to do is add an elastic to the neckband because it's kind of stretched out a bit, which happens. So like, I feel like my t-shirt collar shows underneath if I'm wearing a t-shirt or something underneath, and I think it looks really janky when the sweater collar is thicker, so I just need to add an elastic to cinch it in, which is incredibly simple. And yeah, then it will be back to normal. And this guy has washed brilliantly. I really love this wool. The combination of Sunday and Tinsilk Mohair is a dream come true. Just like, so soft, the color is gorgeous, I will wear this forever. I never want to take it off. Mwah! And I convinced my friend to make one, so I think that is also like a good tick. But we will see how she goes. She has only knit one thing before. I'm definitely going to be getting a lot of video calls from her being like, how the fuck do I do this? And I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I don't know, it's really hard to talk to you with a video call. And then we're both gonna freak out, but it will work, it'll be fine. Anyways, my Monday sweater, I love her, and I kind of want to make my mum one. I don't know, we shall see. Maybe for her birthday next year. That was my other, we finished a lot of sweaters this month. I kind of just have a lot of sweaters on the go, which is slightly dangerous considering we're going into summer, but I will use them considering I'm moving to a colder town next year. We'll go to this one first. How stupid does this look? These are my, what are these called? Penny socks by Petite Knit as well. I have had these on my needles for so bloody long. I finished one of them and then had no energy to start the second one because I did not want to knit the huge ribbing. Because I mean, look at that. Look how huge it is. But as always, I just took it to work, forced myself to do it, and it flew by straight away. And I was like, why was I complaining for so long? It didn't even take that long, and now I have some cute socks. There's a postie. Okay, postie's gone. If you've never seen these socks before, they do look incredibly weird like this, but I feel like, well, I know that they look really cute, like scrunched down like this with some Doc Martens, or even folded over. She's a cute look. So I knit these using Drops Fable, I think it is, the Drops sock yarn. And then I also added I don't know if you can see there's a little bit of a different color in the heel. I added a reinforcement thread to the heel because I find that a lot of my knitted socks, if I wear them with like a harder shoes like my Doc Martens, they tend to wear a lot quicker. So I thought buying reinforcement thread and adding that would just help the longevity of them more, and so I don't have to repair my socks all the time. So if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure I bought this from Lang. Actually, bear with. Okay. There's no label at all or anything on it, but it just comes in a little spool like this, and one spool can go over to a pair of socks and something, and a little more as well. So that's really handy. And yeah, just ensures that my socks are going to last a little bit longer. So I've been putting that in the heels of all of mine. So that is these guys. It's a really bad thing that I just got up, ran to my shelf, and I'm like, out of breath. Hibernation has been treating me well, if you could not tell. But yeah, cute little penny socks. These have been on my needles for so long, so I'm so happy to have finished them. And the last knitted piece that I have finished is actually a little design of my own. It does not have a name yet because I'm not creative like that. But it is just a drop shoulder sweater. Oh, there's hair everywhere. With a kind of button up collar and a folded collar. This is how it looks. It's very oversized, basic girly, but yeah, just got that cool like double knitting collar and then folded one as well. I have yet to add buttons, I have yet to weave in any of the ends, and I have yet to block it because I just finished it. But yeah, this is what she is. I used for this one Crochet Wānaka Stations sweater, no, Wānaka Stations wool. It was, yeah, 100% New Zealand wool, made in New Zealand, and it was on sale, and I was like, hell yeah, sign me up, let me buy a bunch of that when I'm at work. Because when there is a sale on at work, I literally cannot resist. Oh well. So I'm thinking I might call this the Wānaka sweater because it's made from yarn from Wānaka, and I did just go to Wānaka and knit this there, and I had a really good time there, so 2 and 2 together, quite possibly. The Wānaka sweater, and yeah, I really love this. I love the fit of it. I love how it turned out. It's just a double knit wool, like knit up on 4mm needles, so you're basic, but yeah, I'm just loving the fit of it. So I will be blocking it straight after I've finished this, so I can take photos, knit up everything, and hopefully get a pattern out for this guy. So stay tuned. Oh, there's a long ass tail, whoopsies. And then that is all the things that I have knitted in this past month, 2 months, I don't know. But I also thought that I'd show you the 2 things that I have sewn, because I'm incredibly proud of them and I think they look really cute. So I want to show you them because, yeah. The first one is a dress. The pattern for this one is by Sewn Studio, and it is the Leah bias dress. And so it's just a simple, this is gonna be so, oh, there's makeup on it, bro. A simple dress that's cut on the bias, so it's nice and flowy. And yeah, I just love the fit of this one. It's just so nice to wear to work. It's a lovely fit, and it also, you can wear a t-shirt under it if you don't want to have, you know, your arms out, everything. You can have your arms out, all that kind of stuff. The one thing, which is not the pattern's fault, it is my fault, is it's at a really awkward length on me. I'm kind of a tall girly, I don't know, and I find that if anything is like just below the knee, it looks really janky on me. Like, it's just not the right length. It needs to be like mid-calf to be a midi dress, and that is at that length where it's like just below the knee, because when I cut it on the bias, the fabric that I used wasn't long enough for me to cut it any longer, so this was the longest I could go. So now I'm kind of like, oh, what do I do? I'm debating turning it into a mini dress. I think that would look really cute. So maybe watch this space, because it's long, but it's not the right kind of long. But yeah, I love this. I do really want to make another one. I think I want to make one in every color, like a white, even like a gray, a green would look lovely. Anyways, eek. But yeah, I was gonna say yarn I used. I did not use yarn for this, it's fabric. The fabric I used was a cotton linen mix bought from Spotlight on sale, because Spotlight always has sales, so never buy anything full price there. Yeah, and then the second thing I sewed, which is the one that I am like so fucking proud of, like, where pucky on the back for me, claps all around, because bro, this one, no passion, your girl made it up all on her own. It's inspired by, I keep seeing the Gani, that the Denmark brand. I keep seeing one of these tops here, the ones with the ties at the front and the ruffles everywhere and the puffy sleeves. And I was like, I want to make one of those because I can't spend that much money on buying one of those. So this is the creation. Let me just, in all the glory, the puffy sleeves, the ruffles, the ties. I love it. It's just beautiful. Yeah, I completely made up this pattern. I kind of used the t-shirt to figure out the size of everything, and then yeah, figured out how much I wanted to add for ruffles and all that kind of stuff, and we created this, and I love it. I'm so proud of myself, except I cut a hole in it somewhere, and like the back, yeah, there, I accidentally snipped a little hole in the fabric, so I do need to repair that. And this is just a cotton poplin mix from Spotlight, which cost me like $30, and it's the exact same kind of mix that Gani uses. However, this did take me a long time and a lot of gins. So it probably adds up to about the same price technically, but like my time doesn't cost myself money, so it's technically $30 in my mind. Does that count as girl math? I feel like probably. But yeah, I want to make so many more of these. I think a like gingham one with short sleeves for the summer would look so fucking cool. We shall see. But that is all of my not my whips, my finished objects. I have been on a roll recently. Mainly because I casted on so many projects at like the start of winter and then just got incredibly overwhelmed because I had so many whips. So yeah, just told myself that I had to finish everything. And we're getting close, guys. However, the one factor you are going to notice throughout all of my whips is that I'm just running out of yarn. I am in an endless game of yarn chicken. However, I always lose and I always need to buy more yarn. Which is like, it's a problem, but you know, it's fine. Everything's fine. Let's go into it. As if I don't have enough cream sweaters, we're gonna have 3 in total, okay? And then I'm not gonna make another cream or white sweater. You can hold me accountable for that, but this is a little update. This looks so stupid. On my Jenny sweater, what do we think? I have finished the body, finished both. Is there a stain? Oh dear. I don't think it is. I think it's the lighting. Finished the body, finished both of the arms, and we have joined and are starting the decreases. However, I ran out of mohair. Are we surprised? No, but that's fine because it's still in stock and I'll buy the right amount this time. But yeah, if you have never knit the Jenny sweater, this is by Petite, by the way, when you get to this point and you've connected all of them, and I had about 500 stitches on my needles, possibly more, and it was pain. It was so painful. I think it took me about a week to get through one row, just because I would pick it up, knit like 10 stitches. It would drive me slightly insane, and then I'll put it down. And yeah, we would rinse and repeat essentially for the entire week. But yeah, when I get more mohair, we will get right back onto this because it's a gorgeous pattern. The mix of yarn I am using, I needed to burp, I'm sorry. Crochet, 4-ply, pure wool. This shit is the shit, essentially. And then a mohair I bought on Trade Me, which is also the shit. And they just make the most beautiful mix together. It's so nice and soft. And I just can't wait to wear this. So I need to get my ass into gear and actually buy more mohair. However, am I really gonna wanna be knitting this beast in the summer? Probably not. I don't know, mate, we'll figure it out. It might just be exactly the same the next podcast I do. I'm just gonna be like, whoop, here it is. But we don't know. That is my Jenny sweater. It could be a pillow, except the mohair would get in my mouth. Probably not a pillow, not the best idea. Another thing I have run out of yarn for as well, whoops, is, look at we've finally got some colour in my wardrobe, guys, or in my whips and finished objects, because jeez, look at this. This is tea number 1 by My Favourite Things Knitwear, and I'm knitting this using Touch Yarns, their Possum Silk Merino in pistachio, and she's green. This one I want to finish like immediately because I feel like this is the perfect spring t-shirt on like those mornings where it's a little bit chilly, or I can wear it with shorts and I'll just look cute as heck. This is her, that's the girl, this is what she should do. I don't have the yarn. I have the yarn on hold at work. I just need to mentally allow myself to purchase it because it's expensive. And I don't want to do that, but I want the t-shirt. So you know, there's a give and take going on, and we will do it. Maybe, but yeah. I honestly don't remember the last time I knitted this. I don't know. I think it was working on the sleeves. They were very easy, obviously. It's just a sleeve. I don't know what else to say about this t-shirt because I literally can't remember anything about this t-shirt. I just know that it's so soft and I need to wear it, so I guess I'll be buying the yarn. And I gotta fix my car. Shit. This is not good. Not good, not good at all. But we love her. I love this colour. I need to bring more colour into my wardrobe. I have none of it. I have a lot of blacks and a lot of creams. My mum would be proud of me. My mum's favourite colour is cream, and that's the only thing she owns. But that is my tea number one. Another update. Oh my god. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure I had a mental breakdown in my last podcast. It was around the Taylor Swift announcing concert thing. Update on that, we got tickets. I cried. Insert the photo here of me and my friends crying because we got tickets. We're losers, essentially. And I said that I wanted to have this finished so I could go, because I was going camping in the winter. Didn't end up going camping in the winter, very sad. Postponing that to late October, so I might still be able to wear it when I go camping. We shall see. But this is my Nomad jacket by Wool and Beyond. I am knitting this using Rowan Superwash 10-ply wool, and by golly, look at her. It's very much a mess because you knit each piece kind of separately, but they're all still connected at the shoulder, and then you sew them all together because you knit an I-cord. So there's just a lot of flappy pieces going about, but this is knit in honeycomb brioche, and it is beautiful. It is so squishy. The yarn is incredibly soft, but she is a beast to knit. It took me so long to knit one of these sleeves, and I'm currently on the other sleeve, and we're getting there, mate. We are getting there. However, I only have this much yarn left, so I'm probably gonna run out again. Why do I do this to myself? I don't know, but we're just gonna run out again, and that's okay, because I feel like these would be like just enough to finish the sleeve, but then I've got like the button band and then all of the I-cords around, and I'm probably gonna need another ball. I should have bought more, but I didn't, because I didn't want to spend that much money. But I'm gonna have to, because like, it can't just stay like this, can it? It can't. But yeah, this one has been very fun to knit. I feel like I have been, what I used to do, if you guys are curious, because I used to get bored of projects very quickly, I would be knitting on a different project every single day. So I feel like I got no progress done on anything. However, due to me running out of so much yarn for every project, I've had to focus on one at a time, basically. So like, I only knit the Monday sweater, and then I only knit my wānaka sweater. And yeah, I've only been knitting on this, and shock, I'm getting so much done. Who would have thought? If you only work on it one day a week, you don't get much of it done. But if you work on it every single day, progress. Just, you know, if you didn't know that, now you know. Am I getting bored? Yes. Do I have anything else really to knit? No. So, and I'm not allowed to start any more projects. So this is what we've got. And I love her. So I guess it's okay? I don't know. Let me know in the comments what kind of person you are. Like, are you a monogamous knitter? I'm leaning towards being more of a monogamous knitter now. Or are you a multiple project, change every day, cheating on all of your projects kind of knitter? Because I also kind of vibe with that. It depends on my mood. So this is my Nomad jacket. I actually do kind of hope I finish it before I go camping now this time. It would be cute when I'm camping. That is, if it's not raining again. If it's raining again, I will probably cry. But oh well. Now, we have 2 new cast-ons from the last time we chatted. The first one is the Storm Sweater by Petite Knit, and I kind of was looking at this one when it came out and I was like, I don't know, like I've got my Ingrid sweater, I don't know if I need another one, and then I still was like, I don't really know what colour I would do, what kind of yarn I would use, and then more of them kept coming out and I was like, it's kind of cute, kind of like it. And then, are we surprised? No. And then, yeah, we got a new yarn in at work. I feel like this is the tale. This is the tale of how all of this goes. And this is the yarn. It looks a bit like a limp thing right now because I am using it at the moment. But it is the Country Lane by Cruchy, and it is a superwash wool, a crepe wool, which I don't know exactly what that means, which I probably should know what that means because I manage a wool store, but it's just really fucking soft. And that's not what I tell my customers, but it's a crepe wool. It's really bloody soft and it's in an oatmeal-y shade, and I just think it's the most gorgeous shade. Like, it's not a cream, it's not a grey, it's just somewhere in between, and I really love it. And I was like, oh, this, when it came in, I was like, I want to knit that, obviously, because it was on sale as well. And it's like, what do I knit with this? Because it's gorgeous. Do I just knit a plain stockinette sweater? No, we need something more fun. And then the Storm Sweater just like entered my mind, and all I could think about was how beautiful all the textures would look and how this wool would make them look like stand out so beautifully, and the color would look great. And here we are. We are knitting the Storm Sweater, baby. And I was right, guys. Are we? Yep, look at it. Look at it. The textures are just showing up beautifully with this crepe, and this one has been really fun to knit. In comparison to the Ingrid sweater, which is, I feel like, very similar with its, you know, sections of texture and then you repeat them afterwards, I think I'm preferring knitting this one more. This one's more kind of fun, and the one part of the Ingrid sweater that's all of the cabled, crosses, that one really got me and I kind of hated that one. So this one just immediately gets a plus because it doesn't have those. And yeah, it's so nice and soft. The textures are so fun. I'm loving this girl because it's a girl. This girl is a cutie. This wool is a cutie. I am a cutie. You're a cutie. We're all cuties, everybody. But yeah, I am liking this a lot and I'm really excited to finish it. I'm happy that I take time and like don't impulsively buy every single Petite Knit sweater or thing that she brings out, because yeah, a lot of them sometimes I'm like, nah, not my vibe, and I'm happy like that. But I do notice that after seeing more and more people wear them and style them and seeing them in different colors and on different, you know, people body sizes, that kind of thing, I get the idea. So it's always, yeah, what am I saying? I'm saying essentially it's good to kind of not impulsively buy the pattern, buy the yarn, start knitting everything, and just wait a little second until you see other people wearing it, knitting it, feedback, that kind of thing. My one negative about this pattern is I do really think this pattern is not that well edited. I've noticed a lot of mistakes in this one. And that's not common for me. I've never really noticed any mistakes in Petite Knit's patterns, only really like little things where I'm like, oh, it's been translated pretty badly to English. But these ones, like a lot of number mistakes, which I think is really interesting because I feel like as such a big pattern designer and such a successful pattern designer, you should have your pattern go through many different passes and not have those mistakes. But yeah, there's been a lot of them in that one. And yeah, it's kind of annoying, but also, I don't know whether I'm tooting my own horn, but I feel that I am intelligent enough to see that, figure out what to do, and continue on. Like, it's not ruining my project, like I've fixed it, but it's like it shouldn't be there. So yeah, alas, that's my storm sweater. I'm loving her. I'm loving the wool. It's going great. And then the final whip. Oh dear. Oh, never, that's not even, it's just a ball of wool. I was just pulling it out of the bag. Shit. What? Where is this connected to? What is happening? Oh my. Sorry, there's just a mess of wool every. Oh my gosh. Oh dear. There we go. Okay. The final whip that I started recently is the Cami number 9 by My Favorite Things Knitwear. I feel like this was the Cami that like called to me the most out of all of them, like even though this is like the most plain Cami in the world. But damn girl, like the only tank tops I really wear all the time are just sewn versions of a cami like this, just a plain crew neck, basic armhole style cami, because I feel like they suit me the most. And now I can knit one. So yay. This is how we're looking. I've done all the body basically. I'm still at the hem. I'm currently halfway through the bind off for it. And the cherry on the cake for the final whip, are we surprised I've run out of wool? Well, no, I have this much left to do the neckband and both the armbands, and that's not gonna happen. So yeah, in my mind, I was like, oh, it's perfectly fine. Like I have some black yarn in my stash. I can easily like use that. Like it's not the same brand, it's not the same shade, but it's the same weight and it's black. Like how different can it be just for the armbands? I hope you can see the difference on this because I'm not crazy. Can you see it? Let me just, this bitch is black and then this bitch is like navy blue, but it's black as well. This is just black. So my plan to do that, I think this would just look so stupid. So yeah, this is using Sunday by Garn in the Sailor in the Dark shade, which I guess is just kind of blue. So yeah, I need to buy another ball of Sailor in the Dark. However, my local girl, Clementine, does not have it in stock, so I'm just gonna have to probably buy it from like the UK, which is really annoying because then it will take like 5 weeks to arrive to me and then spring will be over and I don't get to wear this. So yeah, if anybody in New Zealand has a spare ball of Sailor in the Dark petite knit Sunday going around, let me know. It'd be really lovely. But yeah, I have flown through this tank. I feel like it's so easy. 3mm, like 4-ply fingering weight yarn together is just like a dream come true for me. I don't find it that it takes that long or it's that thin or anything. I just really like knitting with it and I want to wear this. But this isn't gonna do. We have to improvise. But improvising isn't gonna work because all of the blacks in my store are black and this is blue-black. So I need Sailor in the Dark. But it feels pointless to me buying one ball from the UK, paying like £20 for postage for one ball, but I'm on a yarn ban, so I'm not gonna buy any more yarn for projects. These are my problems. You are the only person that can hear these because no one else cares. So too bad. But yeah, this is Cami number 9. I like her. I love her actually. And I want to knit one in every color because I think it just looks gorgeous because I have like so many tanks like this. So yeah, that is all of my finished projects and my whips. I hope you guys enjoyed. I feel like, as always, this is slightly chaotic. I always talk really fast. And I don't know, I just talk shit. But if you enjoyed it, please leave a like, tell me below what was the question? Oh, are you cheating on your whips, or are you a monogamous knitter? Good question. I don't know. And yeah, I hope you all have a lovely day whenever you're watching this. I don't care what time of day it is. I don't care if you've just woken up or you're just about to go to sleep. I hope your day is lovely. Goodbye.